Hey there, my name is Josh Diotti here with Customer Relations, and today we are here to get you ready for delivery day. That's right, it's finally here. And so I am sure you have watched a lot of the component videos to help you decide if the product is for you or not. And so the goal of this video here today is to help educate you on how to use your van to make sure you are ready to go. And so slow us down, turn closed captions on, rewind, rewatch the video completely if you need to. Make sure you take notes, write any questions down so that we can best use your time here on delivery day. So with that being said, let's get started.
It's kind of our main control area that we'll use. You have these rocker switches for your accessories in 3 locations. You have a set here, you have a set up front by your rear view mirror, and then we have a set at the very back of the van on your power tower. Okay. Between all of them, there's maybe 2 or 3 total switches that are different. They all talk together, so if I hit dome light in one location, I can hit dome light in another one to turn it off. You don't have to go back to exactly where you were. So we're going to go left to right. So our first one here is accent light. So it'll be the blue lights down the ceiling rail. And then you have them in the back of the van as well on your power tower. Those also have a second press that will dim them. So kind of just reduce brightness for those late nights. And you'll see the color changes on the switch and then off. So just on, half, and off. If you look at the front switch panels I hit it, like I said, they do all talk together, so any location that's hitting it on or off will work.
Nice, okay.
Next ones are dome light, so the 8 LEDs, super bright, like an operating room. They also have a reduced brightness as well, and then off. These are the only 2 that have the dimming option, only ones we're really lighting up the inside of the van with inside of here. Because we use the same switches and wire them between multiple models, you will have some inactive ones in here right now. So the cargo light and water pump will be inactive. They're for the permanent mounted side box that the Live model has. But the harness is still coming out of the wall down here. We can still power something to this. They're all 12 volt powered and just laser etched to generally what they go to. So we can have a light on water pump or something. They're just 12 volt powered switches.
Okay.
I'm just going to sneak down here and find that so we can get a photo of it. So just an 8-pin Deutsch that our box usually plugs into, and that's just tucked inside the wall here. So cargo and water pump don't harm anything. They just don't do anything for us right now. DC electric. Think of this as your audio system. So you got our kind of like stage 2 audio, I believe. And so with the 8th gen transits, they have the really integrated kind of touchscreen with the Sync 3 and everything. So we're not like ripping those out and putting Pioneers and stuff in anymore. We're basically trying to keep everything completely stock and separate from our stuff. So no issues with warranties, forward, or anything like that. This is going to be powering your secondary kind of audio system. So while you're driving, you don't even need to turn it on or anything. You can use the factory stuff, but if you want the additional audio from the back, we can turn that on and pair it to the front. It also allows us, when we park, to play audio in here like an entertainment system, whereas that doesn't run for very long once we turn off the vehicle. So just think of this as audio on, audio off. And we'll go over more of this a little later when we head up to the front. So our last one that's on this panel is our exterior light. This will be our side and rear lights together. So kind of illuminating your side door, and then kind of any working out the back. Both of those lights can be adjusted higher or lower. So you can kind of throw it on the awning, or you can throw this one more down, which they have a lot of kind of throw on those lights. The only addition to the front switch panel is we have a separate front light bar option. Over the windshield one you opted out of. It's still wired up there. We just don't have a light bar up there. So just like that Deutsch down here,
Mm-hmm.
one of those pins would go to a light bar if you wanted. That is the only additional switch on that front panel up there.
So everything's pre-wired in case I do want to add later.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Yep. And then in the back, it's the exact same panel as this one. It's on the power tire. So, couple cool features about it. After 3 minutes of not touching any one of these, they're going to go completely dark. So kind of like a sleep mode. And the first press will not turn any of these accessories on. It just wakes up the panel.
Gotcha.
So 3 a.m. you get up or someone who you're with just hits one of these. It's not dome lights at full blast.
That's a good idea.
It just wakes these up. You can kind of see what's available and then hit it, which is nice. And then about 2 hours, any of those accessories will shut off automatically too. So if you left everything on inside of here, leaving your vehicle, they will shut off for you. So the exterior lights, the dome lights, everything like that. Our audio just runs longer since people are watching movies and stuff. That one will run for 8 hours. So, feeling confident? Feeling good?
Yeah.
Want to press a switch?